As you know, in physics, we say for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. When people have no guidance from Allah, when they find something extreme, to correct it, they go to the other extreme. So when Christianity came and found this, they said they went to the other extreme. Sex is bad. This woman, Hawa, our mother Hawa, is bad because she forced Adam to eat from the forbidden tree. Every person is born in sin. So they came with extreme to the other. Then the church started to do very terrible things. As Bertrand Russell, the famous philosopher of England, says, millions of women in Europe were burned to death because they were accused of having sexual relation with Iblis as witches. And there were the inquisitions, it was terrible. So when Europe wanted to get rid of the church, they hated religion and they went to the other extreme. It's like a pendulum. The Greeks and the Romans, then Christianity, the church, then now we are seeing another form of extreme behavior. Let us talk about homosexuality. And homosexuality, the Western world has defended homosexuality in a way which is really as if this is the most important thing in the world. Listen, I will give you examples here. Before this AIDS crisis, I have written this book, The AIDS Crisis, a Natural Product of Modernity's Sexual Revolution. In writing the book, I went through at least 17 sources or so, books on sexuality. All the books in sexuality entice people to have anal intercourse. Not a single book said that this is not good. Look at this, for example. Look at Goldstein here. She says, and an author called Nas as well. They say, why do we hate to have anal sex? Though the rectum has a lot of nerve endings that give pleasure. They say it is only a process of conditioning. When we were young, we are taught to clean the anus after defecation, to keep it tight. So when people now grow up, then they learn that this is not a good place to have sex. But this is only childish, you stupid people. Go ahead and I can read for you things here that are terrible. One of them would say, talking about how to relax the sphincter of the anus so that intercourse will be easy. What lubricant to use, what this. These are textbooks taught in the universities. Then another way to make homosexuality accepted, this is number one, I said, the general philosophy, my first talk now. The general philosophy is an extreme worldview which is ruling the Western world. how to defend, how to apply in homosexuality. First, they encourage homosexuality and anal intercourse. Then, to prove to people, they use statistics. For example, I quoted in this book that they say half of 100,000 married women said that their husbands sodomized them. And that 37% of all American males have had homosexual experience. So why are they bringing these statistics? To show people that it is okay, everybody is doing it, why am I not doing it? Then when you say about more than half women have this, then a woman would say, "Khalas, half the women are doing it, why don't I do it?" So they use enticement, they use statistics, and then they go to physiology and science, because here people can easily be affected, influenced. Oh, it is a scientific thing, it happens so and so. So here you can see one of the most important studies that try to prove that homosexuality is found in man, as if it is inherent. The man is called Simon Levay, and he made a study. You notice that when a person, a scientist, so-called scientist, because most of these people are paid by the gay revolution, when they say something about homosexuality positive, you will find it in the Time, in the Newsweek with big letters. You will find it in the CNN. They talk about it. But when other scientists go and prove that this scientist was wrong and was a liar, they don't publish it. You only find it in professional journals. What did Simon Levay say? He said he took 16 homosexuals who died. He took their bodies and compared them, 19 homosexuals, compared them with 16 other human bodies of Americans who are not. He presumed they were not homosexual, but he knew nothing about their lives because they are dead. And he made a section of the hypothalamus in the brain. And he said he discovered that the hypothalamus in the brains of the homosexuals, the cells are different from those whom he considered to be heterosexuals. And then at the CNN